or his chats. Now, I don't want to use the word conversation because, as far as I'm concerned, there are very, very few real conversations. It is more like an interrogation. But to answer your question, I think, there's the emotional factor. He's very emotional. He's very committed to his worldview, and he's very, I want to say, he doesn't really change. Well, I don't want to say change. He has changed his position on many things. His idea is that, I've got the only coherent worldview, and nobody is going to prove me wrong. I've got an airtight package. It's ironclad, it's nuclear strength, and nobody is going to show me that I'm wrong. So I think it's that. These people that are listening to him, they take that hook, line, and sinker. They buy into it. And, that's one of the big reasons why I think he has this following. And I think also a lot of these people that follow him, in general, they are younger people. Now, not to say that younger people cannot think critically or don't have, critical thinking skills, but I tend to notice in many of his chats, they are younger people.
Yeah, it's definitely going to convince people that are already convinced. I think there's an element to it, too, that I just think he comes off as such a bully that is also going to appeal to a lot of younger theists. I don't know if you agree. Oh, you're muted. There you go.
Well, yeah, I am muted because I don't want to make any noise that will interfere, but I heard what you said. I missed, there was something you wanted to know about. Could you repeat the main point again? I'm sorry. Could you repeat it?
Oh, I was just saying, I personally think a reason that he has such a popularity with younger people is because there doesn't seem to be a lot of bullies in his field. And I think, it's the same reason why people admire like Ben Shapiro, is this like bullies want bullies to inspire them. And he's just the most popular one.
Bye-bye, J. Robin.
Okay, so I think I understand.
No,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Just an interjection. When you were just asking Darth Dawkins to debunk that question, there was J. Robin was in the audience, and he just perfectly fits the description of being a Darth Dawkins minion. Guess he didn't want to have his hand raised. I wonder why. For what reason? Probably because he doesn't have mod powers in here.
Well, thank you for answering my question. I'll give the floor back.
Okay, just
okay. Thank you.
Raise your hand if you have another question. We'll move you to the audience.
We're probably scared that he would get stomped by the other Darth, which is me.
Sure.
I did send him. I think I sent him an invite link. So I imagine what he's probably doing now is he's going back and he's letting Darth know that this is going on, and they're probably going to talk about it. They're going to call me a stupid moron. That's typical. Yeah.
No. If he alerts Darth and PNR that this is going on and he decides to come here, then that would be great. We're all looking forward for that moment. I mean, if you're not comfortable interacting with Darth, that's fine. We could move you to another stage room, but I would certainly like to interact with Darth.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because he already knows. I've already let him know. I've already been clear to him that if he wants to have a conversation with me, it's going to boil down to he's going to be on my terms. It's not going to be, going into the cookie cutter script that he uses. Are you an atheist? What is your worldview? That's not what it's going to start off as. It's going to start at a certain point, and I've already made it clear to him what that point is. So it's fine if he wants to come in here. beautiful. I don't have any problem with that, but he's going to start on my terms.
So what's that point at which you would like the conversation to start? Just curious. What does that mean?
Okay. Well, when I first started this, it was probably, I'm guessing, maybe about a year and a half ago, or 2 years, somewhere between a year and a half to 2 years. I was in a YouTube chat. I was in the text area, not the audio area, but I was in the text area, and I was listening to Darth. This was on the Jungle Jargon's YouTube channel. They were having a live stream, and I started typing questions or typing comments into the text area. And when he saw me typing the comments, this is the first thing out of his mouth, the very first thing that he ever said to me. He accused me of being a liar. So I asked him, when and where did I lie? And so that's the point that we're going to start on tonight. That's what I want to hear from him, is how or when did I lie? If he does not address that, there's not going to
He is over there. If you would like me to try to get him over, I don't mind trying.
No, just let's
fine.
see what happens. That's that. I mean, you can't do that. I mean, the guy literally an idiot. I mean, the guy, like, he goes around like wearing this invisible tuxedo of might that, oh, I'm here to crush the atheists, right? And then he was in here for like 10 minutes in the audience, and we were directly talking about his fan base, and he didn't raise his hand. How peculiar.
J. Robin did go over
Well,
there.
not
He's in the room now with them, for what that's worth.
I'm telling you, man, these precepts, they can only do damage if they have admin powers. They're afraid of going to enemy territory. That's why they never come here.
Yep.
He does often make the same claim about the atheist call-in shows, which is ironic.
Hey, Darth Dawkins debunked. I have a question for you.
one of my most recent videos was actually, it was about this thing where Darth says he would love to talk with some intelligent atheists. He says, where are all of these intelligent atheists? So I did a video on that, and that was one of my most recent videos. And I even sent him the link to it. I emailed him the link to that video, answering, making my case. Here I am. Okay. And I never heard anything back from Darth. I only heard back from, I sent the message to 3 people. I sent it to Otangelo, J. Robin, who was just here, and I sent it to 𝐾𝐚𝐫𝐿. So 𝐾𝐚𝐫𝐿 was the only one that replied. He's an atheist. He replied, and he gave me the answer to the question that I asked Darth. But I never heard directly from either Darth or the other 2.
Yeah, Darth. Darth Dawkins debunked. I've heard his statements about you already, so I kind of know how he feels about you. But would you say you have a good defeater for his worldview, or have you even tried to defeat his worldview, or are you just kind of like a reporter, just like taking notes on what he says? That's my question.
He has defeated his own worldview multiple times. So it's not really something that I came up with. It's just I'm going by what he is actually claiming. Oh, yes. I mean, he has provided us with a defeater to his own worldview.
Okay, so of all the things that he's provided us, is there a particular topic in which you want to focus tonight so we can get some content conversation going?
No, I mean, I didn't really have any particular point. I mean, I'm open to any questions. I understand that this is a AMA, it's Ask Me Anything. So I didn't really come in with a particular conversational point. I'm open to speaking about anything, really.